Close Sports Pulse. The 2017 NBA offseason was absolutely bonkers. In case you missed anything, here are the highlights. USA Today Sports. LeBron James and Kevin Durant, despite it playing in different conferences, on the same All-Star team. That's a possibility under the new NBA All-Star Game format. Stephen Curry and Kyrie Irving playing on the same All-Star team. Sure, why not? In an attempt to revitalize the NBA All-Star Game, there will be no Eastern Conference versus the Western Conference at the 2018 All-Star Game in Los Angeles. Instead, two captains, the leading fan votator from the East and leading fan votator from the West among starters, will select players for their squad regardless of conference affiliation. The captains will select from a pool of 22 other All-Stars. In total, there will still be 12 All-Stars from each conference. The NBA and National Basketball Players Association announced the new format on Tuesday, and the Los Angeles contest on February 18 will be the first NBA All-Star Game that is not East versus West. I'm thrilled with what the players and the league have done to improve the All-Star Game, which has been a priority for all of us, NBPA president and Houston Rockets guard Chris Paul said in a statement. We're looking forward to putting on an entertaining show in LA. The winner will also donate to a Los Angeles-based or national charity, where donations can help the Los Angeles area. The new format is an attempt to bring back some competitiveness to the NBA's February showcase that has devolved into a dunk contest, layup drill and three-point shootout. The winning team scored 192 points in the 2017 game and 196 in the 2016 game. The games were absent of any competitiveness. Not that the All-Star Game needs to be played with the same intensity as a Game 7, but both players in the league recognized change was necessary. Latest NBA news. Paul, a 9-time All-Star, watched last year's game from home, and the day after the game, he reached out to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver expressing need for a change to the game. Paul made sure NBPA Executive Director Michelle Roberts got involved, and Charlotte Hornets owner Michael Jordan, the president of the league's Labor Relations Committee, fostered further discussion. This was a player-driven solution, a person familiar with the new format told USA Today Sports. The person requested anonymity because he was not authorized to speak publicly about the changes. We're excited about the new All-Star format and appreciate the players' willingness to try something new, NBA President of League Operations Byron Spruill said in a statement. Those voted starters by the fans, media, and players will be selected first so that they remain starters in the game, and then the reserves will be selected by the two captains. Specific details about the All-Star player draft will be determined later. The process of selecting the All-Stars remains the same. Starters, 2 guards and 3 front court players per conference, will be chosen by a combination of fans 50% of the vote, players 25% and media 25%. Coaches will select the reserves, 2 guards, 3 front court players and 2 players from any position. That is just one of the many changes aimed at improving the 201,718 season. Also, the number of timeouts per game has been reduced to 14 from 18, and during the last 3 minutes of the game, teams will be allowed just 2 timeouts instead of the 3 per team under the previous rule. Back-to-backs per team have been reduced for the 3rd consecutive season to just 14.9 back-to-backs per team this season. And the league has eliminated scenarios in which teams play 4 games in 5 days. Teams are prohibited from resting healthy players in high-profile national TV games, and teams are not supposed to rest multiple healthy players for the same game or rest healthy players on the road. Point of education for referees this season include continuation calls, especially perimeter jump shots in which screens are involved. The trade deadline is February 8, before the All-Star Game instead of after, so teams don't have to worry about disruptions to the roster following the All-Star break. Follow USA Today Sports' Jeff Zildjian on Twitter